Giving our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakakwadash. Give double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. And Kwam Yashala, the house of David. I'm in my element right now. Hardly no one around. Silence and nature. I'm in my element. It's only going to last a couple of seconds, not even a minute. I'm in the concrete jungle still, and you got the devil them, and the heathens them, the goyim them all around. This is still the devil's kingdom, but not long now, that great dragon shall be slayed. Down that great dragon shall be slayed forever and shall not be seen any longer. So that's prophecy. We're looking forward to that prophecy. We're in the year of turn up, and we see the prophecies. Yeah, they're gonna soon. We're in year 22. Soon they're gonna make the MOTB mandatory. You're seeing the famines increasing in the prices in the food, doubling the food prices, in some cases triple. But people do know there's something happening. People want to smile upon people, they don't even know them, you know. That's because they're in their kingdom, innit? You know, but when we get in our kingdom, they ain't gonna be able to smile. We ain't gonna let them smile. I ain't gonna let them smile. We're gonna have a bucket. Anytime you want to laugh and smile and think, you have to go into the laughing bucket. Yeah. And that's what they did to us. Everything they did to us, man, they're gonna get it back, man. Double. We're just taking these mental notes. Everything you've done to us, you won't get it back. Double. If you want to laugh, you want to smile, you might get one good hard toe punch up your ass if you smile. And there will be a bucket for you to smile. You're gonna have to laugh and smile in the bucket. You ain't gonna be able to look at me and smile. As a matter of fact, you ain't gonna be able to look in my eyes. You have to keep your head down. You have to keep your head down to the ground where it belongs. In the doo-doo. That's what you're gonna have to do. What was that guy's name? Christopher something, was it? Or Thomas something. But anyway, I might do a video on it. He used to make he was a slave master, a harsh taskmaster, and he used to make the slaves eat doo-doo. And he used to put doo-doo in their mouth, or his men get them to put doo-doo in their mouth, and sellotape their mouth closed. Thomas Thistle or something like that, his name is. The name escapes me right now. People of them love them dogs. How much dogs you got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dogs. Them dogs want to escape, man. Trust me, them dogs ain't happy. Them dogs can't be happy. Just let these people get past. All the people coming down the alley. I mean, I really like to talk with them. Rub shoulders. Come past and get past. We like to get too close up with people anyhow, you know? People full of germs and things. I don't know where these people have been. And they all look alike to me. Whosoever diggeth the pit shall fall in it. Hey, Whosoever diggeth the pit shall bury in it. That's the scripture. Bob Marley, one of Bob Marley's songs. Bob Marley, man, you want to get Bob Marley in some of the lyrics that he's a so-called folk singer. Well, let's do some train sighting. Train sighting. Train spotting. Whosoever diggeth the pit shall fall in it. Yeah, this getting used to saying goodbye to this kingdom. This kingdom is falling. So all the things you're seeing, man, this could be they're on their last legs, enjoying the last moments in their sinful kingdom. Whosoever diggeth the pit shall fall in it. Rise up thyself, O evil man. Rise up thyself, O evil man. Say you are working iniquity to achieve vanity. Yes. Hey, whosoever diggeth the pit shall fall in it. Fall in it. Whosoever diggeth the pit shall bury in it. Let's go this way this time. Bury in it. Though you are a big tree, let me tell you, man, I am the small axe, sharp and ready to cut you down. Well, sharp, ready to cut you down. So I had a little brief moment there. Salakia. You know, sometimes you feel like singing, sometimes you may need to sing, man. Get some of that, get it out, man. You're still under the yoke of the devils, the yoke of the wicked people, them. So, you have to find an outlet somewhere. So if you sometimes feel like you want boss out the lyrics upon them. Whosoever diggeth the pit, come in and sing no folly, me I sing truth, shall fall in it. Me not sing no folly. Truth me I talk. If you are a big tree, let me tell you, man, I am the small axe, ready to cut you down. Well sharp, ready to cut you down. They don't want to see her. They don't want to see someone. They don't like to see you happy, you know. M.E. there, doing videos and singing that. Yeah, that's why I do it, man. I fucking get up there, fucking noses. I do it on purpose. Fuck them. They don't like to see a black man singing and happy. They have to make us. They used to make us do. If we wanted to laugh, we had to laugh in the laughing bucket. That kind of shit. Fuck on it. Don't you know you're getting that shit back? That's all you was doing, setting the stage for your own punishment, right? Let's go in, man, on some precepts. Proverbs chapter 26 and 27 says, whosoever diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. Bob Marley was right, man. Whosoever diggeth a pit shall rise up thyself, O evil man. Say you are working iniquity. I'm gonna look up that word on the blue letter. You work wickedness. Say you are working iniquity to achieve vanity. But the good Lord, Yahweh, Yah. But the good Lord, Yah, take away the J, Yahweh, endure forever. Say, if you are a big tree, I am the small axe, Sharp and ready. That might be all the scriptures I need today. Ready to cut you down. Acting smart, but you're not being clever. Yeah, man. Let's go into some precepts. You know, that was the introduction to this video. Whosoever diggeth a pit shall fall in it. Right, so let's bring out this precept in Jeremiah 35. Just going in the spirit, going strictly on the spirit. Some of these people look too relaxed and things, you know, but this is what we've been doing, man. If we are those men, the prophets, this is what we've been doing from generation to generation. Jeremiah 35 and 15 says, I have sent also unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising up early and sending them, saying, see them all, they must sleep there. Rising up early, getting water and throwing it all over them. Yeah, sounding the bell, bang, bang, bing, bang, bing. Yeah, sending them, saying, return ye now every man from his evil way, and amend your doings, and go not after other gods to serve them. And ye shall dwell in the land which I have given unto you and to your fathers, but ye have not inclined your ear, nor hearkened unto me. Because you know what, I'm thinking about this. A lot of people was impressed with Bob Marley, and they knew the lyrics was a so-called folk song, a freedom fighter song. A lot of even Edomites embraced Bob Marley, that Rastafarian thing. We know that's off. And they ended up killing him, just like what they did to the prophets. Which he wasn't a prophet, he was a singer, stroke entertainer, and spoke truth. I see that he read some precepts and read the Bible on a low level, but people knew he was talking the truth, and that's why they had Amalek poke him up with that cancer, kill him with the sea. Yeah, made him put on a shoe with a spike in it, posed like he was his friend, because he didn't know who his enemies were. Bob Marley didn't know who his enemies were, so he had too much close friends over there up in Jamaica, some certain places where he was. On my mother's side, he was from the same place on my mother's side. Certain places where he was over there, some places in Kingston, Jamaica, and certain other places. So he was a Benjamite, a so-called Benjamite. He wasn't no white man, but people knew he was talking the truth. That's why they had him assassinated, and he recovered from that poke in the shoe, yeah, by his so-called friends. And he recovered. He was in hospital because they were supposed to have got to see. He collapsed on the road. He didn't die straight away. They had him in hospital. He was all phlegming at the mouth. They had him in hospital. And when he was in hospital, I done a video on it on one of my previous one of my previous channels. That's been the Eden. There was too much truth on there for the E, and the Eden took that one down. But now as you live, you learn. You see. And so I done a video on it, which was took down. And while he was in the hospital, Bob Marley, they had Amalek visit him and kept sticking him. Yeah, the information's out there online, how they got him. Kept sticking him with the sea. See, this thing is not new with these people. Them love them little sword. So you got to know who your enemies are. But he had his role and he played his part, and then the Most High took him out. Yeah, he wasn't a servant of Yahshua Allah. He wasn't a servant of Yahweh. So the Most High had them. He allowed the enemy to take him out. The enemy is described as the sword. But yeah, I was thinking, there's a lot of truth that he said. He spoke a lot of truth. And the Wailers, Bob Marley and the Wailers, in their song, and they was aware of that, so they had him assassinated. You see, these people they're on a low level, but they're very, very paranoid. Very, very paranoid people. They know what they've done. What have you done? Why are you so scared? They know what they've done. So any bit of truth out there, even through song, they try and squash it, but he didn't squash the truth. He didn't squash the real prophets. The real prophets here are back. Yeah, I read it again. Jeremiah 35. The real prophets are back. 15 says, I have sent also unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising up early and sending them, saying, return ye now every man from his evil way, and amend your doings, and go not after other gods to serve them. And ye shall dwell in the land which I have given to you and to your fathers, but you have not inclined your ear, nor hearkened unto me. That was the message. Strict message, man. See, but we're bringing out this truth now, all from the Most High, yeah? And what I was saying was that we are those prophets. We're back. The ones that were in the previous lives, the lives before that, the reincarnation before that, in all our lives, that's what we've been doing. Waking up early and signing out the warning. But our people have not hearkened. So what you're seeing happen to them now is because they wasn't hearkening, just like what it says in Deuteronomy 28. You see? But the Most High is beautiful, how he does it. And we're going to bring out some precepts. How the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, right? How he gets down. Yeah, let's hit some precepts now. You cannot be in denial about this truth. You cannot refute the truth. Right. Again, back to the same point. This is a precept to what we just looked at in Jeremiah 35. This is Amos 3 and 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord hath not done it? Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets. See that? You won't do nothing, man. But that's why you need to take heed now. For those that maybe, if they haven't already been sealed, if you haven't already been sealed by the Spirit of the Lord, take heed now. Get away from those false prophets, IURC, all the nonsense that they've been spewing lately. ISUPK, talking about you should fornicate. That Will Smith Siaga foolishness. Yeah. GOCC saying that you can accept the white man, he will be shown mercy, he will be in the kingdom. All these kinds of follies, man. And GMS have been trying to get you up, been throwing that water over you while you've been sleeping, been sounding the bell, walking in the room, just like in those people that have been in the army now, to wake you up. They walk in the room with a bell and bang, 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 bang. If you don't get up, they come over and throw freaking cold water on you. First of all, they come up close to you with a bell, bang, 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 bang. That don't do it. Throw cold water over him. Shoot, sharp shock, wake his ass up. Yes, surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets. And we have in those secrets, he revealed them to us. And ain't don't you like a good fat juicy secret? Apparently a lot of you don't. You think you're better than the prophets. You're looking at the outward attire too much. That's the problem, you see. That's the problem. Let's bring out another precept. 1 Corinthians and 2. We know this one very well, but there's a bit more we're gonna. And 9 says, but as it is written, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered unto the heart of man the things which Yahweh hath prepared for them that love him. But God hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit. Yeah, he revealed them to his prophets by his Spirit. For the Spirit searcheth all things, yeah, the deep things of Yahweh. Right? Well spoken there in Galatians by Apostle Paul. Proverbs 25, yeah, the deep things, we search all the deep things through the Spirit, that is, yeah, the deep things to try and feed you, but you're not hearkening. you rebellious people. For God hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit, for the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of Yahweh. Yeah, but hearken, man, if you know what's good for you, which a lot of you don't know what's good for you. You want to stick on the Murder King, the Kentucky Fried Chicken. You want to keep yamming all that fast food, junk food that goes right for you, doesn't nourish your body. What's all the other stuff? There's things coming out about a lot of other these chicken shops. How they use them. It's not even real meat. It's not even real meat, and a lot of these vegans, so-called vegan prepared meals are not even real meat. You know, genetically modified food, which that's all out there. Just do your research on that. See, so the point is, take heed to wise counsel. Yeah, because you don't know what's good for you. Take heed to wise counsel. Do your research. Look into all things if you know what's good for you. Yeah, listen to the prophets, for God hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit. For the Spirit searcheth all things, yeah, the deep things of Yahweh. And yeah, all of us, as the brother was saying, one of the brothers was saying, you got a brother who touches on all, there are brother for every subject. Brothers that deal with the prophecies, going hard, which we all deal with the prophecies, but you've got brothers that really, that's their speciality. Mainly the elders and the apostles, you know, but you've got brothers that do that too, going hard and deep, searching for all the deep things of it. You've got brothers that go into the herbs in a more deeper level, or under a more deeper level, which we're always learning anyway in all the subjects. Yeah, brothers that go into the health, the foods, the diets, brother that really their speciality is really the law, the Leviticus law. That's really their speciality. Like a lot of the Levites, really, when it comes down to the law, they're really good with that. So you got brothers who you can't complain. You can't say you wasn't warned. You got brothers that touch on all subjects. The visions as well. You got brothers that really get heavy visions and dreams. Myself get them quite frequently, you know. So, you know, and a lot of them visions and dreams are like warnings. You know, they're like warnings to avoid pitfalls and traps. Some of them can bring you right up to this very, very day, past, present, and future. A lot of them visions that brothers get and dreams, heavy warnings to escape all sorts of situations, man. So giving all praises to Yahweh Shai that we've got brothers to cover all different subjects. Brothers that have experience with the women, you know, to help you to see what kind of women they're out there, which I can see that they all got demons on them, especially now. All these women all got demons on them, and they were about snares and nets. All of them are about snares and nets. So the Most High revealed these secrets unto his prophets, and we're trying to give them to you, you know. But only the elect gonna appreciate these, you know, these sacred secrets that the Most High revealed to his prophets. Only the elect are gonna hearken. So here's another one in Luke 8:17. It says, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. And that's all through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shai. You know, that speaks for itself. Enough said on that. And here's one of my favorites, Prophet Daniel. We were speaking about visions and dreams. And the whole of Daniel chapter 2 is good, but we're going to hit the point, straight to the point. Daniel chapter 2 and verse 26 says, and the king answered and said to Daniel, whose name was Belshazzar, art thou able to make known unto me the dream which I have seen, which I have seen, and the interpretation thereof? Daniel answered in the presence of the king and said, the sacred things the king hath demanded cannot the wise men, the astrologers, and the magicians, and the soothsayers show unto the king? Right, see there? the soothsayers, the magicians, the astrologers didn't have the answers, man, when it came to Belshazzar's dream. Like I say, the whole of the chapter is good to get the context. Belshazzar had a dream, he needed an interpreter. He ended up calling Daniel because his own so-called wise men, astrologers, magicians, and so-called wise men couldn't interpret the dream. Soothsayers, astrologers, magicians, and soothsayers wasn't wise enough. They couldn't reach it. You see, they didn't have the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yehoshai, so you can understand. But there is a God, 28, but there is a God in the heaven that revealeth secrets and maketh known to the king Nebuchadnezzar what shall be in the latter days. Right. Thy dream and the vision that I have heard upon the bed are these. And it goes on. As for the king, thy thoughts came unto thy mind upon thy bed, what shall come to pass thereafter, and he that revealeth secrets maketh known to thee what shall come to pass. So there's only one person who has the sacred secrets, which he gives to his prophets. So this is going to be the theme of this video. But there is a God in the heavens, the revealer of secrets, to make known to the king Nebuchadnezzar what shall be in the latter days. Thy dream and the visions that I have heard upon thy bed are, and it goes on, and it goes into the prophecies. So there's only one interpreter who revealeth secrets, which Daniel became a very, very high prominent man in those days, the days of Babylon. Yeah, just like it reminds me of Joseph, Yahweh, who became second highest prominent person in Egypt under Pharaoh because of his ability to reveal secrets or to interpret dreams, the secret was given to him from up above. Yahweh, Yahushai. Giving our praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. And we're back here today. Lord willing, with those men that woke up early in the morning trying to warn you. Daniel, Yahweh, yeah, which is Joseph in the Hebrew. Elijah, one of the judges, Solomon, also a prophet was David. He was more than a prophet. He was a mighty man too, a man of valor too, a man of war too, King David. A soldier, a leader, a king. But many of you didn't hearken. But you know what though? The elect hearkened, and that's what matters. The elect hearkened, but the Most High revealed his secrets unto those type of men, those faithful men. And it's beautiful, it's a beautiful thing. Colossians chapters 1:10, that ye may walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing, being fruitful in every good work and increasing in the knowledge of Yahweh, strengthening with all might according to his glorious power unto all patience and long suffering with joyfulness. Jump down now to Colossians chapter 1:26. Even the mysteries which have been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest unto his saints. Even our praises to Yahweh. 27. To whom God would make known what his riches of the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, which is Mashiach in you, the hope of glory. 28. Whom he preached, warning every man and teaching every man in all wisdom, that we may present every man perfect in Yahushua and Mashiach, whereunto I also labor, striving according to his work, which worketh in me mightily. Even our praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. Even the mysteries which have been, in 26, hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints. Enough said on that. Speak for itself. Staying on the same theme, going into Deuteronomy 28 and letting the scriptures speak, and 29 and 29 says, the sacred things belong unto Yahweh our God, But those things which are revealed belong unto us, to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. Again, the sacred things belong unto the Lord Yahweh thy power, but those things which are revealed belong unto us, to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. So all these things are for us, the prophets, and our children. Yeah. If you're out of the temple, if you're a profane man, you're like E, or you're a goyim, yeah, one of those wicked Gentiles, you're out of the temple, the sacred secrets are not for you, right? Because you're out of the temple. You're profane, yeah? You're not on the list, so you're not coming in, you know? So you're barred. Not tonight, you're not coming in. You're barred, you're not on the list, you're not coming in, you see? Because you're a profane man. There's only certain man who the Most High sees fit, which are his prophets, the elect, yeah? Who are back here today, which we've been trying to get you, shake you up out of your bed, throwing cold water on you, ringing a bell, trying to wake you up, but a lot of you ain't gonna hearken anyway. Yeah, the sacred things belong unto the Lord our God, but to those things which are revealed belong unto us, to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. Here's another one in Psalms 25:14. Psalms 25 verse 14 says, the sacredness of the Lord is with them that fear him, and he will show them his covenants. Yeah, that's another sign of wisdom. As it says in Sirach 25, that's a sign of wisdom. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So the sacredness of the Lord is with them that fear him, and he shall show them his covenant. Mine eyes are ever toward the Lord, for he shall pluck my feet out of the nets. Yeah. Kala Yahweh Ba'ashem Oshai Ba'ashem Kakodash. Romans chapter 16, bringing out these precepts. 25 says, now to him that is of power to establish you according to my gospel and the preaching of Yahushua HaMashiach, according to the revelation of the mystery which was kept secret since the world began, but now is made manifest by the scriptures of the prophets, according to the commandments of the everlasting God, made known to all nations for the obedience of faith. Boy, all praises to Yahweh Shai that he's revealed these sacred secrets worth more than gold, silver, platinum, precious gems, wisdom, as described in the book of Proverbs. Wisdom is more precious than silver and gold. And search for it, because it's worth, and dig for it, because it's worth more than those precious gems. Because if you have that, as King Solomon demonstrated very well, if you have wisdom, you can earn, you know how to make, to gain that silver and that gold, and many other things too, like the necks of your enemies, and an unnumbered amount of women. So yes, man, wisdom, search for it. Worth more than gold. But now to made manifest by the scriptures of the sake of the prophets, according to the commandments of the everlasting God, made known to all nations for the obedience of faith. Kala Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. You know, that precept there, Romans chapter 16, 25, the whole of the chapter is good, but there's some very, very good gems there. Oh, here's another one of my favorites. If we looked at Daniel 7, now we're going to go to Daniel chapters 2, and we're going to hit straight into the point. In 22 says, he revealeth the deep and sacred things, he knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth in him. Yeah. Oh, I thank thee and praise thee, O God, O thou God of my father, who giveth me wisdom and might, and hast made known unto me now what we desire of thee, for thou hast now made known unto us the king's matter. Kala Yahweh. And it goes on. I'm tempted to read all of the chapter, but I'm going to hit this point here, just to make the point in Daniel chapter 2:24. Therefore Daniel went into Ahoch, whom the king had ordained to destroy the wise men of Babylon. He went and said thus unto him, destroy not the wise men of Babylon, bring them in before the king, and I will show unto the king the interpretation. And Ahoch brought in Daniel before the king in haste, and said thus unto him, I have found a man of the captives of Judah that will make known unto the king the interpretation. Right, you see that? Because all those kings, he wanted to kill him, man. He was going to kill him. You see? But there's only one man that could interpret those dreams to him. You see, none of those other men couldn't reach that because they didn't have the spirit. Couldn't grasp it, the interpretation of the king's dream, Belshazzar's dream. They couldn't grasp the interpretation of it because they didn't have the spirit. And the Most High didn't reveal that secret unto them. 27. Daniel answered in the presence of the king and said, the secret which the king hath demanded cannot the wise men, the astrologers and the magicians and the soothsayers show unto the king? That's what he's saying. That's what he's putting to him. But there is a God. There's the point. But there is a God in the heavens that revealeth secrets and maketh known to the king Nebuchadnezzar what shall be in the latter days. Right. Thy dream and the visions of thy head upon thy bed are these. And it goes on. Even our praises to Yahweh Hashem Shai, you see. And he was known for doing that. Always being called upon to be able to bring by the kings, those higher so-called men, and even those higher learned men, the astrologers were seen, they were looked up to, astrologers, soothsayers, magicians, they were looked up to. But Daniel surpassed all of them in wisdom, knowledge, understanding, because the Most High gave the spirit to Daniel, a young man Daniel, to be able to interpret those particular dreams and those visions. So it's the same today with the prophets. Like I say, a lot of brothers get those dreams and visions, and the Most High reveals the interpretation to them on his time. So that's a beautiful thing right there. Point is already made. I'm going to hit this one just to blow the ball out the park. Yeah, Matthew 11:25. At that time Yahweh Shai answered and said, Oh, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise, the soothsayers, the magicians, the astrologers. Yeah, he has hid these things from the wise and the prudent, right, the so-called high learned men, and has revealed them unto babes. Boo! Kick that. Kick the lyrics. Yes, so if you are a big tree, I am a small axe, sharp and ready to cut you down, ready to cut you down. Rise up thyself, O evil man, playing smart but not being clever. Are you are working iniquity to achieve vanity? Yeah. But the good Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, endure forever. So if you are a big tree, I am the small axe, sharp and ready to cut you down. Well sharp, ready to cut you down. Proverbs chapter 26, this is going to be the last one. And 27 says, Whosoever diggeth the pit, whosoever diggeth the pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. Right back to what Bob Marley said to it in that song. Small axe. That's the word he did say. He said, Whosoever diggeth the pit, Shalom Akim, shall fall in it, fall in it. Hey, whosoever diggeth the pit shall fall in it, fall in it. So if you is a big tree, I am a small axe, sharp and ready to cut you down. Chaka, 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 ready to cut you down. Do, 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 do. Rise up thyself, O evil man, though you are working iniquity. Shalom, let me turn up. Keep singing. To achieve vanity, playing smart but not being clever. But the good power, Yahweh, endure forever.